The new Starlight Bundle and Team Draw event is way better than you would think, and not for the reason you would expect. In fact, I'll tell you upfront exactly why that's the case. This bundle, if you do not use these Imperial Scrolls, they are converted into 500 gem tokens, one per at the end of the event. Your eyes do not deceive you that this is just straight up better than getting double gems at the gem store, because not only will you end up with the equivalent of double gems, you will get all the resources and speed ups that are included in the bundle on top of it. So yes, if you thought double gems was a good deal and the consensus among spenders is that double gems is a very good deal, then you would be very happy to pick up this bundle to get double gems and on top of that, get all of the resources and speed ups that are here. But let me explain this. I jumped right into the value, but let me explain this just a little bit more. The Team Draw event is a new event that is here. And if you actually need everything that is in the Team Draw event for your kingdom, you also get a pretty solid return on your gems. But the real ticket, pun not intended, is that if you look in the rules, it says right over here that at the end of the event, all unused Imperial Scrolls will be reclaimed as 500 gem tokens. And if you wanted proof that this works, I have good news for you. I'm going to make my way over to Kingdom 2. My Kingdom 2 account had this event, it started, and it ended. And because, look, there aren't that many kingdoms in the testing ground for this event, I didn't even get to use a single ticket, which means, by the way, that my 2 tickets that I had were reclaimed at the end of the event for 500 gems a pop. So this is the proof to you that at the end of the event, I mean, unless, Lilith changes something, and I will let you know in the comments as a pinned comment, or maybe I'll even take down the video if they change this, okay? But look in the pinned comment to see if anything has changed. But I intend to max purchase this bundle for the double gem value on my main account because double gems is freaking amazing. Now, let's talk for just a second about the Team Draw itself. And by the way, there are a couple places where you can go and get these tickets that you can use for the Team Draw or just save up as 500 gem tokens, which again is what I'm going to do. There are 2 bundles here, and one you should do first. The one that you should do first is the Starlight Wish. This is where you're actually getting basically the equivalent of the double gems. And I can show you all the tiers of this bundle. The amount of speed ups you get in this, if you max purchase, it's very low. In a good bundle, you're looking at 65 days worth of speed ups if you max purchase. In this bundle, we're talking about 25 and a half days. But again, you're also getting double gems on top, which is pretty freaking cool. And those gems you can use in events where you can get things you really need that you couldn't otherwise get from a bundle, right? You can get legendary patterns, you can get commander sculptures, things that you can't normally get in a very favorable way, especially from bundles. Now, there is one other bundle here that I started to buy, and then I just straight up stopped because it's just not as good as the Starlight Bundle, and it's the Heaven's Blessing Bundle. So hopefully if you were doing these, and I don't know how you'd know the difference between them, but the Starlight Wish gives you more Imperial Scrolls. In fact, it looks like the Heaven's Blessing has all the same things as Starlight Wish, but less Imperial Scrolls. So yeah, Starlight Wish is where you start. And if you're really bought in, and I'm not, I will have to really do some thinking here. Maybe these other bundles, but probably not. I think the only reason you would go in on Heaven's Blessings is if you're that super ultra spender and you're trying to really get a lot of the commander that you can get from this event, the Team Draw. Now, it's funny, I haven't even talked about the Team Draw really at all yet, and I need to do that. But I do want to mention that this event is actually pretty good value if you need everything that's contained in it, and usually that's not the case. But if you were to need everything from this event, your return on gems, if you can believe it, is about 2.4 gems return for every gem that you spend. But that assumes VIP prices for things, VIP shop, and that also assumes that you actually want XY and Gilgamesh and Pakal if you're in a Season of Conquest kingdom. That assumes that you actually want the star sculptures, which most people don't need these unless you have a new account. And that assumes that you actually want Tomes of Knowledge, which again, unless you're a new account, you really don't care about this stuff. So this is much less value when you start to scrape away all those things that don't actually deliver meaningful value for you. And for me personally, When I did the math and I removed all the stars, I removed all the Pakal sculptures, all the Gilgamesh sculptures, and I only count the XYs because coincidentally I don't have them maxed yet, then the return on this event for me is like 530 gems for every 500 I spend. Like, it's really not great return. I basically have to count on getting lucky. Now, I'll still do a team draw to show you how it works, but this is like really not where I want to be on my account with several of these commanders maxed. And it is worth mentioning that as far as rewards go, if we just get a quick look into my Kingdom 2 account, the commanders on here I found to be even less compelling. And that is because they are gold key commanders. So if I go to the team draw here, and I'm embarrassed, don't look at my AP, it's capped out, I feel dirty. But if we go to the team draw, you can see that it's El Cid, Alexander the Great, and Charles Martel. Oh God, I am not doing the team draw. Hell no, I'm not doing it over here. But, if you were in the early game with a new account and you're a Mega Whale and you don't have the max for some reason, like, yeah, I get why you would maybe be interested in that. But I personally am just very interested in that double gem situation, which is really quite good. Now, I said, by the way, that a good bundle would have about 65 days worth of speed ups contained within it. And when I did the math, and maybe I did this wrong, but the bundle that has the snowmen is actually in that category of good bundles. You're looking at 65 days worth of speed ups if you max purchase the Christmas invite bundle. And you get gold keys on top, and you get letters to give people, or I guess the wrapping paper, to give people probably materials, because people really want to catch up on their materials, even though there's some other things that are higher gem value in there. Like, for example, the defense token's pretty good. And on top of that, you get snowballs, which you may need to finish off your tree. So this bundle is also pretty decent in the grand scheme of things, even though, like, I don't need gold keys on this account. I don't need any gold key commanders. I think I have literally everyone except Lubu. No, he's not in gold keys. I think I have every gold key commander maxed at this point, which is really kind of crazy. So, but between, like this bundle and the Starlight Wish, if I don't need any more snowmen, then I'm not doing the snowman, but I'm just going to max Starlight Wish, collect the double gems at the end, and feel really good about life. Now, I did reach out to my support contact to confirm that this works the way that I expect, but like you literally saw, it's in the rules. And you saw in my Kingdom 2 account, it worked exactly that way. Now, let's go do team draw, shall we? I will do this once, even though I think this is a miserable use of my gems on my main account. How does this work? You choose to either be the captain or a member. You're starting a team if you're a captain. You are joining a team if you're a member. There will be 10 cards that flash up on the screen. The captain gets 6. Each member that joins gets 1. There's a grand total of 5 people participating, including the captain. So that's all 10 cards accounted for, and hope that you get lucky. So let's just give this a shot once and then probably never do it ever again because I want my double gems. Here we go. As a captain. Captain, oh captain! Invite. Let's go Wolves. Let's see here. I'll fire it off to the Wolves. See if they want to participate. But I expect nobody's going to want to participate because it's like double gem bundle, Everybody wants the gems now that I said it's double gems. The only reason you might not want double gems, and I say double gems, it's not double, it's like 500 gems. Okay, it's 500 gems per ticket. Just want to be clear. The only reason you might not want to treat it like a double gem bundle and to use the tickets is if you want an unlock of Pakal, that would be reasonable. Because he's mightiest governor. I get it. If you don't have Pakal, bruh, he's good. I get that you would want to get that unlock. And in that regard, what's going on here is quite strong. In that regard, this is a pretty cool thing to do. But you can see already my alliance members. I saw Abe in the chat was saying like, oh, you save them and you get 500 gems. And everybody's probably pumped the brakes. If you don't have Pakal and you're in the Season of Conquest and you want to try to get him, that seems reasonable. I don't know. Is there some other good way to get him here? And by the way, I can invite people, but I can also run the matchmaking. So I smash the matchmaking button. Ew, 10-minute wait time. No way. There's no way that's going to take 10 minutes. Surely throughout the entire Rise of Kingdoms universe, it would go faster. And it did. Here we go. Okay. There's all the cards. Oh, everybody picks a card. Cheesy Pants is going over here. Okay. And, woo, what do we get? Okay. I got one Pakal, which is kind of a rip. Oh, wait, no. Wait a second. Wow, you can see what everybody else got. Congratulations to Ease with the full Gilgamesh. Oh, and now it's doing the second row. God, I got pwned. Okay. And that's why an Abe got wrecked too. Yikes! Go again? Hell no, I'm not going again. No. Save the gemmies. Save the gemmies. Confirm Leaf Team. Cool, so you could do it again with the team if you really wanted, but no thank you. And here's that report out of what happened. I got super freaking wrecked. I just spent 3,000 gems for 30 hours of speed ups. I gambled. Could have been really good. It was possible, but I got pwned. And that is why I will no longer play this event. Holy moly. Wait a minute. Come in. Oh! Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It gave me my scrolls back? Because I have the commanders maxed? Oh! Whoa! That is way better than I expected. What? I can redraw? This would completely change the math. And I would have to think a lot about now how I would do that. Wow. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. And presumably I would get one ticket back if it was a fully maxed commander. Okay, I got to do that again. I think I got to do that again. This is weird. I still paid 1,500 gems for 30 hours of speeds. Not good. Definitively bad. Very bad. And the odds here are not amazing, but that definitely gives me something to think about and also gives me a real appreciation for the fact that you do get, a little bit back there. The percent chance that I was going to get Pakal is really slim. Not even 1% chance. Not even, I got a 2% chance for Gilgamesh. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, that's a full unlock. These are full unlocks. Sorry. These are full unlocks. It's a low chance, right? For the 5 sculptures of Gilgamesh is like 0.2%. It's 2% for a 1 sculpture. The odds here are that I have a very low chance of just getting these tickets back. I probably should not continue to do this event. I should probably just sit on my gems and call it a day, unless I was in some big rush for XY. And I'm really not. I'll just get them from the Wheel of Fortune, right? That's still really valuable to me. And I don't want to risk the chance of landing on all these stupid bundles that I don't need, and these tomes of knowledge, and especially the equipment materials. The chances are really high that I am not getting 500 gems of value. It's only a very small percent chance that I land on universals where I'm getting value. I think I'm still not going to do this. But gosh bless, Lilith. I appreciate you giving the ticket back when I have the commander maxed. That's a mitzvah right there if I've ever seen one. Sort of. Is that a mitzvah? Does that qualify as a good deed? I don't know, man. I think I still pump the brakes, right? I think I pump the brakes. The odds are too low for getting something you want, but you get the idea. If you need the commanders, it's compelling. If you don't, it's not. If you're going for Pakal, it's compelling so that you can get him. If you already have Pakal, it's not compelling as much. If you need all these things, go for it. I don't. I'm stopping. I'm taking my bundle and turning it into double gems, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you found this video helpful, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. I see my Alliance member says, not good, already did it 20 times. Yeah, I mean, I would rather spin a wheel for XY where there's a tiered reward and just hang on to these stinking tickets over here, the Imperial Scrolls. I think that's the way, personally. But I'm very eager for your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know, and I'll even, modify the pinned comment that I put up there. If somebody says something that I didn't think about that really changes the game for the way that I approach this event and these bundles, I will probably be maxing. I will be maxing Starlight Wish, right? And let me just take a moment to remind everyone about financial priorities. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you're spending in a mobile game, consider your life situation, okay? It's really important to be thinking about saving for retirement or having an emergency fund, prioritizing your family. Make sure your priorities are in order, and that thing is almost certainly not spending in a mobile game as a priority. Like, I get it. I spent a lot in this game. Just because I'm spending doesn't mean you should be spending, okay? Whew. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. We still have the remaining stages of the Christmas saga to review together, which we will do. People have been leaving comments about my reading off the saga as it unfolds for the Christmas letter. So subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see the earlier stages of the saga, when I read that out and everybody seemed to get a hoot from it, I'll have a card up in the top. I will read them out loud, and they're going to be funny, gosh darn it. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Leave that comment with your thoughts. Am I crazy? This seems pretty good to me.